Good morning dear students, welcome once again. So in last video we saw the explanation of electromagnetic induction, that is the reason of creation of induced current in a closed conductor due to its relative motion in a magnetic field through Faraday's three laws of electromagnetic induction. We also saw that the third law is also known as Lenz's law. Today in this video we will see the conversion of both law of conservation of energy and Lenz's law into each other. It means both can be obtained from each other. It means Lenz's law doesn't violate law of conservation of energy. It is consistent with law of conservation of energy. It follows, it obeys this law. So first of all we will see how law of conservation of energy can be obtained from Lenz's law, and then it's vice versa, means its opposite, how Lenz's law can be obtained from law of conservation of energy. So let's see. So we have already learned that if a magnet, say North Pole, is brought closer to a closed conductor or moved away from the conductor, in both the cases a current is induced, and induced current is obtained in that closed conductor or coil. Similar result is obtained if the experiment is done by a current carrying primary coil. If it is brought closer to the secondary coil, moved away, same result is obtained. That is, in both the cases an induced current is obtained in the closed coil. But unlike the magnet, in case of primary coil, instead of changing its position, okay, if we tap the key, it means close the key. If we start the current, if we begin the current, on the current by closing the key, and by opening the key, if we switch off the current, in both the cases, induced current is obtained in the secondary coil, because closing the key, that is switching on current, is exactly similar to bringing closer the primary coil close to secondary coil, and opening the key, that is switching off the current, is exactly similar to moving away the primary coil from the secondary coil. The reason we have already learned from the first law of Faraday's first law of electromagnetic induction, due to change in flux is equal to minus d phi dt. If there is no change in flux, means phi is constant, so derivative of constant is 0, we know that. So d phi dt is 0, so EMF and current, no current is obtained, 0. Okay. So let's come to law of how law of conservation of energy can be obtained from Lenz's law. So when we bring the north pole of a magnet closer to a closed coil, current is induced. If we move away, also current is induced. But Lenz's law, according to Lenz's law, the direction of the induced current in the closed conductor or coil is such that it opposes the reason of its creation, isn't it? We have already learned. So here current is obtained in the secondary closed coil due to the movement of the magnet, that is north pole, closer to it. So according to Lenz's law, it will has to violate it. It means instead of attraction, it will have to repel. It will have to oppose its motion according to Lenz's law, since it opposes the reason of its creation. The reason of its creation is due to the movement, due to the motion of the magnet towards it. So obviously it will have to repel. Clear? So since the current will have to oppose it, so it means in this phase, the front phase, the phase towards which the magnet is moving, it has to develop a north pole. So it means that's why the current is in the anti-clockwise direction. So it means instead of attraction, since it is opposing, in a word, north pole will be developed there to fulfill the Lenz's law, and a north pole will develop in its front face. So it will just start to repel the magnet. Clear? Same case is obtained in case of primary coil also, if it is being closer. In this phase, isn't it? Current is moving in the clockwise direction, since two parallel conductors carrying current in opposite direction repel each other. So that's why you can see opposite, because two parallel conductors I have already discussed in the last video. Okay, why the direction of the current in the closed coil is opposite to primary coil. Since these are parallel conductors, we can assume, and it will have to oppose its direction according to Lenz's law. So it will have to repel. So it is only possible when two parallel conductors carrying current in opposite direction. Only in that case they repel each other. Otherwise, when they carry current in the same direction, they attract each other. Here, according to Lenz's law, it will have to oppose its creation, reason of its creation. So that's why the current is in the opposite direction. Okay, condition is okay, nothing wrong with it. So it means in both these cases we are trying to bring both magnet and the primary coil closer to the secondary coil, but it is repelling. So it means forcefully. It means we are forcefully bringing the magnet and the primary coil closer to the secondary coil, and each and every time it is a repelling. It means we are fighting. We are fighting, forcefully fighting. It is repelling, and we are forcefully bringing the magnet and the coil closer to the magnet. So it means we are doing some work. What kind of work is this? Obviously this is mechanical work. Muscular force means mechanical work. Now we need to recall the law of conservation of energy. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. But here the vital topic is the last few lines. That is, only it can be transformed, that is converted, only can be transformed from one form to another. Here, so here you can see the secondary coil is repelling both the magnet and the primary coil, but in spite of that we are moving closer to it. So it means both the magnet and the primary coil is experiencing a repulsive force, and we are, in spite of that, we are moving it closer to the secondary coil. Means we are fighting, by overcoming the repulsive force, we are bringing both the magnet and the primary coil closer to the magnet. It is nothing but a mechanical work done. That is the external work, that is by some external agent, by us. So this mechanical work done is converted into the secondary coil as electrical energy, current, isn't it? So it means it is not any magic or any miracle that the energy cannot be created or destroyed. It means, so here, if anybody says by bringing the magnet or the primary coil closer to the coil, yes, I have invented, okay, I have created energy. No, very easy, isn't it? He is absolutely wrong. How? You can see the energy you are wasting here, it just transformed as the energy which you waste here. It means the work done, which is exactly in turn transformed here as an electrical energy. Clear? So the mechanical energy, the work done against the repulsive force, is converted into here as an induced current. Same result is obtained if we bring back, if we move the magnet and the coil from the secondary coil, isn't it? So let's see how. If we move away the magnet. Now if we move away the magnet here, isn't it? It means at first bringing closer the magnet to the coil, bringing closer, or switching on the current by closing the key. Now in the second case, moved away, or opening the key and switch off the current. So in this case, the direction will be in case of opposite, isn't it? So what will happen? If we move away the magnet or the primary coil, or switch off the current by opening the key? So now it will try to move away. But in this case, again, by following the Lenz's law, according to Lenz's law, instead of repelling, it won't let it to move it away, isn't it? Mat jao. The friend, please do not go, come closer, isn't it? So instead of repelling, since it will oppose the reason of its creation, so again when it move away, the current is induced not only by bringing closer the magnet or the coil, the current also induced due to moving away the magnet, due to change in flux. So when we move away the magnet or primary coil, again there will be change in flux, so current will be also induced. So this will again oppose the reason of its creation. Oppose means it will prevent the magnet and the primary coil from moving away. Instead of that, it will just attract. It will let it to come away. Please don't go away. Come towards me. Since it is opposing. Both the cases. When the magnet and the coil try to move closer or away, in both the cases it will oppose, prevents. When it will move closer, it won't let it away. It won't let it to come closer. It will just push it, and when it will just go, it will pull. Clear? Because of Lenge's law. So in that case, when we try to move away, so instead of repelling now, it will just try to attract, since it is opposite now. So it means since it's North Pole, so obviously if the coil wants to attract the North Pole, obviously this phase, in this phase a South Pole should be developed. Now see what is the direction of the current. Clockwise, we know the phase where current is clockwise, it behaves as South Pole. Now try to match with the primary coil. Now it is attracting. Now we can see both the currents, both the parallel current carrying conductors are carrying current in the same direction, and we already know from the definition of ampere, in case of two parallel current carrying conductors, if the currents are in the same direction, they attract each other. Clear? So it means in these cases, how is it consistent? How law of conservation of energy can be obtained from Lenge's law? Again, we have to do some work against it. Now we are moving away both the magnet and the coil, and now it is attracting. So again we are trying to escape, but it is pulling. So again we are fighting with the attractive force. Previously we were fighting, we were overcoming the repulsive force, but now here we are fighting, overcoming with attractive force. Isn't it? Here we want to move the magnet and the coil away from, isn't it, primary coil, away from the secondary coil, but now it is pulling, but now we don't want to come, we just want to go away. So again it is the work done against the attractive force or the force of attraction. So again here we are doing some mechanical work by our muscular force. So again this work done will again, okay, will again introduce a, okay, as an induced current. So this is nothing but the transformation of energy from one form to another. So this mechanical work done, one in case of repulsive force, and in the second case in case of moving away, in case of attractive force, this waste in energy, that is the work done, is induced here as an induced current. Clear? Inducement. So this is nothing but, so this is the law of conservation of energy. In this way, law of conservation of energy can be obtained from Lenge's law, or we can say Lenge's law is consistent with law of conservation of energy. So now discuss the opposite thing, that is how Lenge's law can be obtained from law of conservation of energy. So in this topic, the vital form of law of conservation energy was it can be transformed from one state to another. So now we will discuss how Lenge's law can be obtained. So according to law of conservation of energy, energy cannot be created. We will just focus on this term, on this line. Okay, cannot be created automatically, isn't it? It means we have to do something, which in turn nothing focuses on the last line also, transform from one form to another. So what does Lenge's law state? It opposes the law of conservation. It opposes the direction, the reason of its creation. Now just for some time assume, okay, if it doesn't oppose the direction of its motion, okay, let us consider, okay, Lenge's law states that the direction of the induced current opposes the reason of its creation. Now momentarily, let us assume that instead of opposing, it allows, okay, its reason of its creation. So it means if, so in the first cases, instead of repelling, when it bringing closer or away, so suppose in case of when it brought closer the magnet and the coil, here closer to the coil, suppose let us assume instead of opposing it supports, it means instead of repelling it is attracting. And when it moves away, instead of attracting, it is repelling. So what will happen? So it means if it attracts, the opposite thing happens, so automatically current is induced. But here it cannot be happen, current cannot be, it means energy cannot be obtained. So in this case, we will try to find out the direction. What should be the direction of the induced current? Only in that case we can get the Lenge's law from law of conservation of energy. So assume that instead of in the first case, instead of repelling, it is attracting and current is induced. So automatically. So it cannot happen. If it happens, then it will violate law of conservation of energy. So for that, what should be the direction of the current? Isn't it? Instead of if it attracts, isn't it? In this case, In this case, when it is moving away, so instead of, okay, if it is now moving away, since diagram is already drawn, it is, we are taking moving away, okay, I am bringing closer, then bringing closer. So the direction of the current, according to Lenge's law, it should be anti-clockwise to repel, but assume that it is not opposing, so in that case current will be in the opposite direction. So instead of repelling, it is attracting, and when it moves away, instead of attracting, it is repelling. So in this case, what will happen? Current, means in that case, without doing anything, the induced current, we can get the electrical energy automatically without doing anything, which is impossible, since energy cannot be created or destroyed automatically. Cannot be created. You cannot create. In the previous case we saw, because of the work done, mechanical work done, it is stored in the coil as an induced current. So in that case, what? So there must have been some work done by some external agent to fulfill that. The direction of the current should be suitable. So it cannot happen. But if it happens, if it follows the Lenge's law, if instead of opposing the reason of its creation, if it allows, then by moving closer, it will attract, and in case of moving away, it will repel. In both the cases, we don't need to do any work done. So in that case, why not possible? Since here, without doing anything, electrical energy, that is current, can be obtained automatically. It will destroy the law of nature, that is law of conservation of energy. So to deny that, it cannot happen. So if it doesn't happen, if it cannot happen, so what should be the direction of the current? So that's why in this case, when the magnet or the coil is moving closer, current is in the opposite direction. Why? Only in that case it will repel, and when it move away, it will attract. Only in that case there must be some work done. There must have been some work done by external agent, and only in that case energy can be introduced, or energy can be created in the closed coil, isn't it? It means, in a word, it can be explained that, for momentarily, if we assume that instead of opposing, if it start to violate the Lenge's law, isn't it? Instead of repelling, if it attracts, and instead of attraction, if it repel, then energy, we will get energy automatically without doing anything. Because in this world, we cannot get any output without doing any input. It will be totally impossible. So here, if instead of closing, bringing the magnet and the coil, if it doesn't repel, and moving closing arm, if it doesn't attract, it means electrical energy can be obtained automatically. But it is not possible, it cannot be possible. So for that, there must be some work done. So there must be some work done by some external agent. And that's why, and to do some work done, in the first case, it will have to repel, and in the second case, moving it will attract. So that's why the direction of the current is in the opposite direction, and automatically it will oppose the direction of its motion of the both magnet and the coil, which is nothing but the Lenge's law. Clear? Because violate the Lenge's law, if it doesn't oppose the reason of its creation, then what we are getting? We are getting the energy automatically without doing any input. We are getting output, which is impossible. So there must be some work done, and for that work done, the direction has to be reversed, isn't it? It means we have to oppose, which is nothing but Lenge's law. Clear?